Thanks for staying on. Now, there are two shops in Watwan Village, which is of Kashmir, as the only primary school in the area. These are two shops there serving as a primary school. Students from multiple classes here that are forced to squeeze into these two tiny shops in order to get a basic education. And in this, there are no doors, toilets. Students are forced to defecate in the open. Now, the teachers allege here that the government has stopped paying rent for the shops. Since 2014, teachers pay rent out of their own pockets. Chief Education Officer there of Baramulla has offered no solution, saying there isn't any land available in the area to construct a separate school building for these children.
There was a news flash regarding Watwan primary school that it was running in some shops, and as per the reports of District Education Planning Officer, the school is accommodated in some rooms there. There are some rooms, 4 rooms there other than those shops, and those shops have been converted into classrooms. That was not good. But insofar as that particular school is concerned, we don't have any land available there. We could have otherwise constructed our own building there.
सर, जैसा कि आपने देखा है कि यहाँ की जो हालत है हमारे स्कूल की, कि हमें दुकानों में बच्चों को पढ़ाना पड़ता है। मैं गुजारिश करता हूँ यहाँ की जो लोकल एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन है, एजुकेशन डिपार्टमेंट से, कि वो इस तरफ ध्यान दे या कोई अच्छी रेंट हमें मिले कि हम कोई और अच्छी बिल्डिंग ले सके।
सर, हमारे स्कूल में जो सबसे बड़ी प्रॉब्लम है वो ये है कि हमें पर बिल्डिंग नहीं है। हमें रेंटल दुकानों में पढ़ना पड़ता है और एक दुकान में हमें 2 से 3 क्लासेस एडजस्ट करने पड़ते हैं। और जब एक दुकान में 2 से 3 क्लासेस होते हैं तो हमें पढ़ने में बहुत ही डिस्टर्ब होता है। और आप खुद देख सकते हैं कि एक दुकान की शटल तो है मगर दूसरे दुकान की शटल भी नहीं है। बारिश में हमें बहुत ही सर्दी महसूस होती है। हमें आपसे और गवर्नमेंट से यही डिमांड है कि वो हमें एक अच्छी सी बिल्डिंग दे और उसमें वो सारी फैसिलिटीज अवेलेबल होनी चाहिए जो एक स्कूल में होती हैं।
Okay, that of course being a very genuine plea coming in from one of the students there of the school. Let's get in further inputs. Our correspondent Mir with those details here. Mir, how can possibly the Chief Education Officer there in Baramulla wash his hands of the case here? What is the state leadership concern now, of course, being run under governor's rule? What are they doing about this?
Well, nothing as of now. As you heard the students, she pretty much summarized it as saying that they just need a building. Now, they're not demanding the world. This is very basic as far as educational infrastructure is concerned. But as far as this school in Watwan, which is a place in Patan, Baramulla, North Kashmir is concerned, primary school, government primary school is functioning from 2 shops, believe it or not. At least 4-5 classes have been squeezed literally in these 2 shops, and one can imagine what kind of education these poor kids would be receiving. They're from the underprivileged strata of the society, and probably that is their fault. Now, the government, in fact, we have been bringing such stories from nook and corner of the state of Jammu and Kashmir, and every time it is a new low, without a doubt. Now, in this case, you have 2 shops, you are functioning as schools, and then you don't even have basic toilet facilities for these students, and what they're doing is that they have to go out in the open to defecate, and that is something that that's the kind of lesson on Swachh Bharat that these teachers and the education department is giving them. Now, the authorities say that they do not have land there, they do not have any land for proper school building, but the fact of the matter is that if you look at that area, there are acres of government land that would be available. All they needed to do was to put some attention to this situation, to do their job properly, demarcate that land, and on a portion of that, they could have built this building and ended this ended this torture for these students. But that's not happening, and these students are suffering big time. This is something
that can be done on ground. This is workable, but this is a case. This is a case of absolute neglect towards education and hygiene there as well. Mir, thank you for getting us those inputs.